Another episode of WWE Monday Night Raw is in the books, and in this video I'm going to be going over all the major things that happened on said show and what I thought of them. Kicking it off, we had an impromptu tag team match, a six-man tag team match between LA Knight, and the Usos taking on the Vision. And the Vision ended up winning with Bronson Reed hitting a tsunami on Jimmy Uso. Sorry for destroying your ears. But yeah, Bronson Reed pinned Jimmy Uso. So maybe that means that the Vision will start going after the tag titles. But the main thing about that match was the Masked Man is back. Attacked Braun Breaker at the Royal Rumble, attacked Austin Theory last week or the week before or something, and now attacked Logan Paul. However, this time he was not wearing gloves, which I thought meant that they were going to reveal it, but they didn't. It appeared to be Grayson Waller, although he did look maybe a little bit bulkier than Grayson Waller. Not 100% sure, though. It probably is just Grayson Waller. Hopefully he doesn't actually get revealed as the Masked Man, because that would be unbelievably lame. But yeah, hopefully they review this really soon, because it's starting to get stale, especially since we just had another Masked Man, and there's a bunch of different mystery storylines going on right now on Raw, being the mystery Masked Man, the crate that was delivered on this episode of Raw, which I'll get into later, and who called Adam Pearce. But yeah, let me know who you think this is under the mask. Next, there was a number one contenders match for the Intercontinental Championship, and it was El Grande Americano versus a mystery opponent. That mystery opponent ended up being Penta, and Penta ended up winning with the help of the original El Grande Americano. Now, I love Penta, and I would love for him to win the Intercontinental title, but, I really want, because, I really want them to, I'm having a stroke. I think it would have been awesome to see a feud between Dominic and El Grande. I would have really loved that, and I was rooting for that to happen. Penta isn't a bad option. It's just kind of a safe option, in my opinion, which isn't usually very fun. I'm not complaining, but I do just kind of wish that we got that El Grande and Dom feud. Hey, Future Sawyer here. I forgot to mention this in the video, but this crowd was absolute ass cheeks. This was one of the worst crowds I've ever heard. And when Finn Balor came out, when you were supposed to do the woo, literally not a single person in the arena did it. This crowd was dead silent the entire night. It was horrible. As for the mystery crate that I mentioned earlier, a crate was delivered to Adam Pearce. It obviously says delivered to WWE. Do not open until 2/28/26, which is the day of Elimination Chamber. And Adam Pearce, reasonably so, just said, send it over to SmackDown and Nick Aldis can deal with it. Which I think perfectly fits Adam Pearce's character. I think that was hilarious. But I will be making a video tomorrow as to what or who could possibly be in this crate. I think maybe it's probably honestly just a person. I don't see what item that could be or why it would be that tall if it wasn't for a person. That's just my first thoughts, though. Let me know what you think in the comments. Next, we had another solid promo between Becky Lynch and AJ Lee, further embroiling their feud heading into Elimination Chamber in Chicago, where they will duke it out or battle it out for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And Becky in this promo was just phenomenal, begging her, or AJ Lee begging Becky to hit her, and Becky really looking like she wanted to hit her and didn't know what to do. Great work from both of these two women, and I'm really excited for this match coming up. And last but certainly not least, we had 2 more people qualify for the Elimination Chamber. The first one being Asuka. I think that was the right decision. Out of the 3, I believe it was Asuka, Bayley, and Natty in the triple threat. Natty, if she was in the chamber, she obviously wasn't going to win it. And you don't want Natty taking pins with this brand new character that's supposed to be super badass and stuff. That would just kind of ruin the character if you're already having her take pins right away. She ended up making Bayley tap out with the Asuka lock, and I kind of liked it because we don't see tap out finishes very often anymore, and I think it was a nice little change of pace, and I think this was the right decision. I think Bayley and Lyra should go after the tag titles at WrestleMania so Asuka can do something else. Next, Jevon Evans qualified for the Elimination Chamber, defeating Gunnar and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. I think this because Gunnar, if he was in the chamber, he would either have to win, which I don't think anybody really wants to see, or he'd have to take a pin, which would be bad for his character. I was really hoping and praying that they would find a way to have Gunnar not win this match, and that's exactly what they did. Dragon Lee came out and attacked Gunnar in the middle of the match, furthering the storyline between them two, where Gunnar will probably end up retiring Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania. And Daddy Dom, obviously involved in other things, like El Grande Americano, like the whole Judgment Day situation. Speaking of which, it's so nice to have Daddy Dom back. Obviously, I think he'll end up facing Finn Balor at WrestleMania for the IC title, where Finn Balor will hopefully bring back the Demon. Jevon Evans, he's got nothing going on except a feud with Los Americanos. So, and we know damn well that Jevon Evans is going to do some crazy shit in the Elimination Chamber, and I'm super excited to see that. I'm thinking maybe like a frog splash off the top of the pod, RVD style. I don't know, there's just so many endless opportunities with Jevon Evans, and I'm really excited to see what he can do in the chamber. I don't think he'll win it, but I think it'll still be super fun to watch, and he'll add a lot to the match. But yeah, overall, a solid episode of Raw. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments. Like and subscribe if you want, and thank you for watching.